What up, YouTube T-Moose here. Since this month, I'm doing my reviews for past horror films because of, it is the month of October. Here's my review for an 80s horror classic, and that is Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Now, like I said, this film first premiered all the way back in 1988, and pretty much was a bona fide B movie, like B level horror film from that era. And this is, of course, be like before the release of something like It was released, and of course the Ace had already had its share of creepy clowns with the creepy clown from Poltergeist. Then they went ahead and just do Killer Clowns here, and it's now the film is also written and directed by the Chiodo brothers, and it's pretty much about an evil, like a clan of evil aliens from an unknown region who pretty much all resemble circus clowns, and they arrive on Earth and invade the small town in order to pretty much capture, kill, and harvest the human inhabitants to use as like substance. And the leads here are, of course, like these pretty much these teenagers. Mike, played by Greg Kramer, and Debbie, played by Suzanne Snyder, who, of course, sees like this comet crash outside their sleepy small town. And they end up investigating and discovering a pack of murderous aliens who look very much like circus clowns, and they also try to warn the authorities. And of course, the clowns are pretty much all set like to eat as many people as they can. So yeah, these are pretty much alien clowns, if you will. It's a dumb film. I would admit, but it is a pretty fun, entertaining horror like comedy. Uh, like the effects at the time, obviously it was the 80s, so it wasn't as great as they are today. But man, the visual effects at the time was really cool. I mean, they're clowns who are also aliens. One more key action for that one. The lead actors I thought was pretty pretty good here. I mean, other folks you also had John Allen Nelson, who plays like the deputy here. You also had you even had John Vernon from Animal House. Christopher Titus was also in this. But this definitely is a very intriguing horror film. The 80s soundtrack is really cool. I mean, this movie, of course, takes place just outside the town of Crescent Cove. And, of course, there is, the movie also partially takes place, during a amusement park as well. So, yeah, you're not going to want to be at an amusement park the same way. This movie pretty much made a lot... Before, Pennywise, this was another film that made lots of people really terrified of clowns. And I can see why. These clowns are so creepy. You can't really tell if these clowns are real or not and all. But, man, these clowns are some really creepy clowns right here. And the horror aspect is really intriguing. Of course, the 80s always had some really intriguing alien-based movies. Obviously, there was Close Encounter, E.T. So they decided to take that together to do another alien invasion movie, which was Killer Clowns from Outer Space, and it turned out to be pretty decent. Like, it was a a low budget horror. The budget for this film was like 1.8 million, believe it or not. So yeah, it was pretty much like just. The budget was pretty low here, but it's definitely a really it definitely does have some really funny funny moments here. The scenes where lines in this is really intriguing. The direction is really decent. I mean, it's like I said, it is a bit of a dumb film. I admit that, but you can't really help but to really get a kick out of it because it is a fun B level horror film. It became like a cult favorite after its release. Like Killer Clowns from Outer Space, believe it or not, has what does it have? It has a 76% on Rotten Tomatoes. So yeah, Craig's actually really enjoyed this film back in the days. And it also does have his fans as well. So yeah, I mean, if you guys have never really seen Killer Clowns from Outer Space, You can mostly rent it on like Vudu, Prime Video, Apple TV. Give it a go. You might enjoy it or you might not enjoy it. Either way. Anyway, let me lead you guys. Have you ever watched Killer Clowns from Outer Space? If so, what's up? Were you a fan of it? Were you not a fan of it? Favorite scenes, favorite moments? Would you be down to see a sequel to this? Because they are actually planning to do a sequel, so we'll see if that thing ever does get made. Anyway, drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Simon signing out.